This is the Ideation Project, Season 1, Track 7. Can you remember a time when you actually wanted your life to be predictable? How about now? Could you use a little less breaking news and international bombshells? No alarms and no surprises? Silent. The spice of living is meant to be spontaneity. We relish the element of unpredictable in our lives and the possibility of exciting new beginnings. This is what classic stories are made of. But in the Trump world order, something has changed. We live in a time where exciting has been rearranged. There's a sense that you want to scream to the heavens, "Can you slow it down for a day or two?" This was the feeling when the President of the United States fired his FBI director suddenly, unceremoniously. It was another earthquake that seems the only mode of operation for this administration. FBI officials expressed shock, everyone scrambled. It's like the current White House is on a long cocaine-laced bender in need of a shower. It would be entertaining without the global consequences, and if this wasn't a superpower. It's in the middle of chaos that we may start to yearn for normalcy from day to day. It's in a desire for grounding and consistency that we may find ourselves wanting to say, where is there a parallel world in which we can have the mundane be happily soaring? Where is there a universe to build upon that can offer us just a little more boring? It's too easy to blame everything on Trump. That gets tired as well. There are so many leaders, industries, nations peddling unpredictability and exploiting the element of surprise that it's the tactical new normal. If it's not an invasion of Crimea, it's new wiki emails in a foreign land or another unplanned missile test requiring a line in the sand. And unpredictable sells. Think of the ratings. Late-night comics, news networks, drug companies, pundits, gossip hounds. There's a lot to gain from a lack of refrain. But in so many ways, so many roads lead back to Trump and his bluster. It's the compulsive counterpuncher applying his very strategy of unpredictability with all the madness he can muster. Far from campaigning in poetry and governing in prose, Trump hit the hustings as part celebrity wrestler, part Twitter troll, and really hasn't changed that much in office. Beware the ongoing twists and turns are now an addiction for resistance looking for action. Could you even handle a day without this status quo? This is the best ever reality show. Is he still listening to Jared? And what about Bannon? NAFTA is over. No, it isn't. NATO is beat. Wait, no, it's no longer obsolete. China is the enemy. Or no, it's the Russians. Firings, hirings, resignations, fabrications. Was there life before 3 a.m. tweets? If unpredictability is the goal, Trump has certainly achieved it. And then we ask with the latest earthquake if this is the tipping point. Is this the implosion? 24 hours do not go by without the president or someone in his circle doing or saying something volatile. It's in the middle of chaos that we may start to yearn for normalcy from day to day. It's in a desire for grounding and consistency that we may find ourselves wanting to say, where is there a parallel world in which we can have the mundane be soaring? Where is there a universe to build upon that can offer us just a little more boring? Is boring anathema to living a good life? Yes and no? Maybe we want to be able to live with excitement and spontaneity, but to know that someone trustworthy is minding the store. On most days, we don't actually want to hear what our political leaders are up to. We want reassurance that they're doing the important work they were elected to do and that we can rest peacefully in that knowledge. There's an element of the devil you know as well. Even if we disagree with a certain ideology or policy prescription, we take comfort in a prepared script. Say what you will about Barack Obama, but he was boring at times, and that was oddly reassuring. The Trump era makes many who actively protested against George W. Bush now miss his relative consistency. And then think of someone like Queen Elizabeth II. God bless the Queen. No matter your opinion on the monarchy, there's serenity in knowing what to expect. In the movies, predictable is seen as boring. In real life, the lack of consistency at the highest levels of a superpower is just daunting. No matter where the current unpredictability is going, it's not a cure for a tragically imbalanced world. Rather, It's haunting.